Good morning, students. We are doing chapter 4, metals and non-metals. Our today's topic, chemical properties of metals. In this, we are going to study about reaction of metals with air or oxygen, reaction of metals with water, reaction of metal with acid, reaction of metal with other metal salts. By the end of this topic, you will be able to observe chemical properties of metals. You will be able to write chemical properties with chemical equations. So first we have chemical properties of metals. We have total 4 chemical properties. And these are reaction of metal with air or oxygen, reaction of metal with water, reaction of metal with acids, reaction of metal with solution of other metal salts. So let's start with reaction of metal with air or oxygen. Here we have two pictures. You can see in first picture a metal, after burning it gives dazzling white light, and it is magnesium. When we burn it in the presence of oxygen, it gives dazzling white light and ash. In second picture you can see we have two chains, one corroded and one is non-corroded. You can see the corroded one is how it corroded. It corroded with by reacting with air. Here we have some examples. You can see when metal react with oxygen, it forms metal oxide. So first we have magnesium, it is a metal, and when it reacts with oxygen, it forms magnesium oxide. Second we have copper. When copper reacts with oxygen, it forms copper oxide, and aluminium react with oxygen, it forms aluminium oxide. Next we have reaction of metal with water. Look at the picture. Here we have a beaker that filled with water, and when we put a metal in this water, it violently reacts. See, here we have some examples. When metal react with water, it forms metal hydroxide plus hydrogen. Some metals like potassium and sodium, they react violently with cold water, as you see in last picture. So this is highly exothermic, and due to evolution of hydrogen gas, it immediately catches fire. That's why it violently react. We have calcium. When calcium react with water, it form calcium hydroxide and hydrogen gas. When potassium and sodium, they both react with water, they also form hydroxide. Potassium forms potassium hydroxide, sodium forms sodium hydroxide. Plus they also release hydrogen gas and heat energy. Next we have reaction of metal with acids. When metals react with acids, they form salt plus hydrogen gas. Here you can see in first example, when zinc reacts with HCl, it forms zinc chloride plus hydrogen gas. It is a single displacement reaction. You can see zinc takes place of hydrogen, and in next magnesium, when magnesium react with sulfuric acid, it takes place of hydrogen again and forms magnesium sulfate plus releases hydrogen gas. Here you can see We have number of metals, those are react with acids, and you can see aluminium, when aluminium react with acid, no initial reaction. Copper react with acid, no reaction. Iron gives a slow reaction, magnesium gives fast reaction, fastest reaction, and zinc gives also gives fast reaction. Next, chemical properties of metals. Under this we have last property, that is reaction of metal with solution of other metal salts. In first picture we have single pure iron nail, and second with the tie with thread, and it has a layer of copper, because these iron nails react with copper sulfate solution, and after reacting the copper layer deposit on the iron nail. In next those picture it also shows reaction of metal with the solution of other metal salt. So when metal A react with salt solution of B, B means a metal B, and it forms salt solution of A and gives metal B. Zinc, when zinc reacts with copper sulfate solution, it forms zinc sulfate. It is also displacement reaction and gives copper. So here you can see zinc is highly reactive element, that's why it takes place of copper and forms zinc sulfate. Next, iron. Iron is also highly reactive metal. It also takes place of copper in the copper sulfate solution. Now, this is your homework. You have to solve these questions, write the answers in your notebook, and read the page number 47 to 50 of your NCERT book for your better understanding. Thank you.